transformed for votes for women 120 years ago. Oh, coming up, one of the famous red London telephone boxes on the left here. This is the most photographed telephone box in the world. People queue up here to take selfies with Big Ben or the Elizabeth Tower in the background. So going into Whitehall, to the left, for the economy. Whitehall here, named after another Prime Minister. He doesn't come very far on Armistice Day because he lives behind the black gates on the left here, number 10 Downing Street, Rishi. Yeah, number 10 is about 100 feet up on the right, where the land is. All our Prime Ministers live at number 10 Downing Street here since the first, a man called Robert Walpole, nearly 300 years ago. 250 years old. Well, so to the right here, the big white building is the old County Hall, once home of local government in London, till about 40 years ago. It's now mainly a hotel, but in there as well you've got attractions like the London Dungeon, Chamber of Horrors, the Shrek Adventure and the London Aquarium. So have a look to the right of the Lion. You get a close-up view of the London Eye, the largest observation wheel in Europe, 440 feet to the top. So it's not a Ferris wheel because the Ferris wheel goes around really quickly. This is the it's an observation wheel which goes around very slowly. See, it doesn't look like it's moving, does it? But you look very closely, you see it's moving very slowly. It takes half an hour, 30 minutes to do one turn. And so you do the Diamond Jubilee, 6 years on the throne. So to celebrate, they voted in the House of Commons. That's the main chamber next to the clock tower. They voted in there to rename this the Elizabeth Tower, after the late Queen. So that really actually is the Elizabeth Tower because everyone calls it Big Ben. Big Ben is about 360 feet to the top. That clock change ceremony at 11 o'clock those mornings, and we do that through the gates here and through the arches to the left in Horseguards Parade. That was Henry VIII's old jousting ground through there, or tilt yard, because this was the site of Henry VIII's Royal Palace of Whitehall. And the King, that took place through there. The King's official birthday. It's a bit lucky the King, he's got two birthdays. His actual one in November, but the weather's not always that great in London in November, so they do the celebrations. The Admiralty coming up on the left, they look after all the ships in the Royal Navy. And you notice above the gate there, you've got hippogriffs, like from Harry Potter. Half horse, half dragon, hippogriffs. And talking about Harry Potter, just beneath us now is the Ministry of Magic. And you know that famous scene in one of the Harry Potter films where he goes down underground in one of